Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a personal reading for someone who hit me up for an in-depth reading, and they want to know everything. They want to know about their relationship, their future, and just the overall theme of transformation that's happening in their life right now. So if you somehow found your way to this reading, then stay tuned. Maybe there's some information that will come through that will resonate for you as well. And if so, definitely leave a comment below. If you would like to receive your own personal reading from me, go to promiseharmony.com/services and you can find out information and be able to book a reading from me there. To those of you guys who've booked readings from me, video messages, just know I'm still a little bit behind from my sale, but I am nearing the end of my list, so I'm so excited. So please have patience with me over the next couple days as I make my way through these readings. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. What I'm going to do for you first is draw your general reading. I'm going to see what information is going to come out for you just for where you're at right now. So we're tapping into your energy, where you're at right now. There's some really cool cards coming out. Well, I am seeing that you're going through, obviously, a big transition and a big shift here. A lot is going down. The first thing that's drawing my attention is this card. It's called the Great Bear, and it's talking about you going through this time of spiritual awakening in your life. I would really like you to look up Dark Night of the Soul, Spiritual Awakening. There's some really great information on that out there. What this card is saying is that you're going through this time of solitude, this time of withdrawal, and your energy is being transformed, and you're getting ready to make some really big changes. What led you here might have been some type of loss. It could have been the physical death of someone. It could have been some type of breakup, because I'm seeing this lone wolf card. Usually this card saying that you're single, you're on the other side of a breakup. It could have been some type of abuse, but whatever this is it's led you here to this healing. So I do want to read you this Great Bear card from the book. So it's saying, the only thing that in life that is assured is that if you wait long enough, things will change. How you survive the change and who you are after this change is up to you. The major element in this process is judgment of yourself and others. This may relate to an assessment regarding a personal matter or a situation. This could be linked to the process of forgiving. It may also relate to a group or a social decision. In the process of judgment, both as an individual and on the universal level, honesty is key. Be honest, be forgiving, and be patient, but most of all, be assured that change is at hand. Remember, the universe has a long memory. Nothing is forgotten. So this is talking about good karma coming to you. Maybe you've been led to this time of loss and transformation, but you are basically going through this renewal process. Things will be evened out in time. This is a balancing energy that is coming into your life. And you truly will reap what you have sown. And you're learning how to forgive. Now, forgiveness doesn't mean that you allow yourself to continue to be hurt or that you allow abusive people into your life. It simply means that you don't allow yourself to carry this energy around with you every day anymore. So you're shedding guilt, you're shedding shame, you're shedding a lot from your past right now. And so there's this rest card coming out as well. And I'm getting this message about you just being depressed. And like one of my favorite YouTubers, Infinite Waters, says, depressed simply means deep rest. This is another card talking about depression. But I do feel like you're heading to the end of this cycle. These clouds of confusion and depression around you are starting to clear. And through this process, you're gaining your strength. The hawk is a sign of opportunity. So there are some big opportunities coming on your horizon. Namely, I am seeing that you are going through a rebirth process. So on the other side of death and loss is transformation and rebirth and new beginnings. And then I'm getting this justice card. So justice will be served in your situation. I'm also seeing something about your home situation. There's a delay on this, but it's possible you could be moving or perhaps moving in with someone, because I do see like this sometimes has to do with partnership. So positive things are coming in your future. And this is talking about like sometimes this is a breakup card, but I do feel like this is mentioning the universe is going to come in. There's going to be some type of divine intervention that's going to bless you and lead you to this rebirth. So what you're seeing right here is energy that's transforming in ways that may surprise you. This energy is taking root in ways that you may not understand, but just know that you're going through change right now, and these circumstances, you may not want to judge them yet. And so I'm definitely seeing some beautiful information for you on change and transformation and just the beauty of this time in your life right now. Let's see if we can get another card for you about what's going down in your life right now. The Eight of Wands. This card doesn't, this deck doesn't do reversals, so flipping it back over. So the Eight of Wands is all about signals and signs. So you might be receiving signs from the universe. They're telling you that you need to make your intentions pure before you decide to act. And once again, we're talking about Jupiter retrograde, right, you guys? In every video lately, I've been talking about this. Jupiter is the planet of abundance and expansion and movement and new beginnings and opportunities, but right now it's retrograde. So it's taking us inside to kind of envision and dream what we want to do next. It is making many of us feel depressed and kind of lethargic and worn out. And then maybe there's also these circumstances that have contributed to that. So just know, like, allow this time, allow this depression. It's frustrating because there's all this uncertainty going around and there's like nothing that's moving forward. But things are going to blast off after June 10th once Jupiter goes direct. So this is a great time to make a mood board. I've been talking about this with everyone. I even posted, if you go a couple posts back on my channel, I have a tutorial on how to make a vision board. It's really simple. You use Pinterest and you pin ideas and pictures that remind you of the lifestyle you'd like to create for yourself. It's time for you to get all of these ideas down into one place, a safe space where you can actually see this, and that way it'll help your subconscious start to really believe this is a truth and that this is real for you. Because when we have all these ideas in our head, we have to fight against our reptilian brain, our monkey brain, our ego that's constantly trying to worry and predict and control outcomes. That's just a survival thing all of us humans do. And then there's our inner critic that's constantly doubting us and telling us we can't do it, it's not possible. There's also all the brainwashing from our culture and from the man and the patriarchy that tells us that, you know, we just got to get in line, we got to get this job, we just got to eat the man's food and watch the man's TV, wake up again and go to work and do it all over again. And truly there's so much more to life. And so this is about you harnessing your energy and deciding, how would you like to move forward from here? What do you really want? And don't be afraid to dream big. If you really want a beautiful home and a new house, post pictures of homes and interior design, and don't be afraid to post a big ass mansion onto that page if that's what you really want. When you receive and you open yourself to receive that abundance, everybody else receives in return. So this is definitely about you planning and creating like a direction for yourself to go in. And there's also something coming through here about like a message of love and communicating with the person that you're with, like the need to act and like communicate your love. So we're going to get into your love reading in a little bit, but this is definitely about your love life ascending to a higher level of commitment. And this is about you taking action as well, like needing to initiate communication with your spirit guides, with the angels, with the universe and whatnot, needing to make a call, act on an idea, needing to go out and get the supplies and materials to put something together. They're saying the time is right to respond to the demands of the moment in the most direct way possible. There could be messages of love. So it's because it says messages of love and romance are highlighted. Maybe it's time to tell someone that you love them. So very interesting. This is where you're at right now. So next we're going to go ahead and go into your relationship. You're wondering about like a proposal, marriage, you're wondering timing. I am getting the feeling that there's someone very close to you, like you might even be in a relationship right now that's ascending to a higher level of commitment. But I'm also getting the feeling that you're on the other side of a breakup. And so it's like interesting, like you're still mourning this loss from this person that broke your heart, but you're feeling ready to step forward into a new relationship or to take your relationship to a higher level. This person is so close. They're either about to come into your life, and maybe that's why you're seeing all this change, or you're already in the relationship with this person. It's kind of hard for me to tell because it's so close. So let's see what's going on in your love life. Yeah, you're definitely in a very attractive energy right now as all these changes are happening. You've either met your soulmate or someone is about to come in, all right? So this person and you have a very strong soul connection, and there are strong romantic feelings. And then just like that other card that we said, that I said was talking about you needing to tell someone you love them, express the truth. This is coming out because I'm seeing the make the effort card. It says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And then this could be the one. There's a lot of attraction here. It's safe for you to love. These are some very positive cards. I haven't seen a spread like this in a while because the energy's been really shifty for a lot of people lately. So very positive spread. If you're with someone, this is the one. If you're not, then someone's coming in. And it's a very, very, very strong attraction. Let's see if I can get a description of who this person is. To be honest, I'm a little shocked. Like I need a moment with these cards because your love life is ascending. Definitely a strong chemistry here, strong sexual attraction, just completely smitten with this person. So if this person hasn't come in yet, they're coming soon, and it's going to take off. It's going to take off fast. If you're in the relationship, which I'm kind of starting to get the feeling like you're in this relationship, there's marriage coming. Queen of Pentacles. Damn, I wish I pulled this spread for myself. So this is a description of this person that's either already in your life or coming in soon. This person, this soulmate, is very enchanting. It's possible that they have dark hair, maybe even olive skin. They're very kind, they're very practical, and honestly, they're just very attractive. A lot's coming up. This is like someone who's very attractive. This person is charitable, and they're not afraid of hard work. So they're willing to commit. They're willing to, see things through to the end. They're willing to support you emotionally and also financially. They love family. So they love their family. They definitely obviously love you. They're down to have that traditional type of relationship. And this person loves to entertain. They love good food. They love getting people together to eat for dinner. So definitely a social person. And this person is a patron of the arts. So they might spend a good amount of time promoting artists and musicians or theatrical performances. They might enjoy things like that. They might even be an artist or a musician themselves. And they also love like nature as well. They love material things too, but I feel like this person isn't really preoccupied with the material. They're more focused, just like they're down to earth. So this could be even an earth sign. And this person isn't necessarily like an intellectual. They're more like an empath. They're more heart-based. And I see why this person is a really good match for you. So definitely this person loves parties, loves socializing. And I'm seeing that this relationship is really going to pay off. And this person has a very healing touch. And they communicate directly, and they're very nurturing. So yeah, this is kind of like the dream partner. This is one of my favorite cards to pull for people in relationships. So I definitely feel like things are moving forward here. Let's look into the Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of change coming in around this person. And I feel like it's difficult for you to cope with this change, but it is a positive change here. They're telling you to stay centered because this is some intense relationship energy. I mean, this is intense. Romantic feelings. This is your soulmate. Make the effort. This could be the one. Attraction. It's safe for you to love. This is telling you it's time. It's time to open your heart. And maybe this is why you're kind of down and you're kind of depressed and you're feeling that energy shift, because you're getting prepared for your love life to ascend to a higher level. These cards do not lie. So next we got the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is all about abundance. So I feel like this person is definitely going to offer you finances and offer you, like, it might not be finances. It could just be an abundance of love, an abundance of support, an abundance of help. But they're telling you first, though, you need to make sure you don't depend on this person and that you can become self-reliant and independent and free. That way, this relationship is just kind of the cherry on top to your already amazing life. And so many times, we as people, but especially as women, have this tendency to kind of wait around until this area of our life is kind of where we want it before we move forward with our talents and our gifts and our creativity and our path. But the message here is not to wait. The message is, as you continue to be creative and artistic, and as you continue to take those steps forward into expressing your truth and who you are and putting your beautiful divine energy out onto this planet, you become more in alignment with this person and with the ascending of this relationship. So this is about you getting in alignment with your truth. And we're going to talk about that a little bit. I'm going to go into your career and your gifts just a little bit here too. But they're saying you need to become self-reliant and you need to have a strong sense of independence and freedom so that you can avoid the pitfalls of codependency in this relationship. So they're saying an unexpected source can add to your income, this person probably, but they're saying take care that you don't basically take advantage of that or expect that. Like, you work on yourself and then that just adds to what you already have. And so, yeah, this is another message about, excuse me, this person being like a nature lover. So if you want to get in touch with this energy, spend more time in nature. It can help you to get grounded. You have to excuse me, I've been doing so much talking today. A lot of video readings. Thank you, excuse me. So now let's go ahead and look at a proposal. I mean, yes, I do feel like this person's going to propose to you, but I want to just look into it. A proposal in the future, an engagement or a proposal. Yeah, there we go. We got the engagement card. That's a huge, huge, huge confirmation. So they're telling you to flirt, you know. You might need to kind of pull back a little bit and wait for this person to be ready. You don't want to rush this because the engagement card did come out reversed at first, but since it came out with all of these beautiful cards, I do see there will be heart-to-heart conversations with this person. Strong romantic feelings. For now, just continue to flirt and extend your lighthearted energy. Give this relationship a chance. Work on this partnership. But yeah, I mean, engagement is coming. So I guess that I just think it's so crazy we got the engagement card. I mean, there's so many cards in this deck, and then that flies out. So definitely lots of confirmation so far in your reading. Now we need to figure out timing. So let's see if I can predict some timing. There's definitely an energy going on around March for you. I feel like the engagement's coming soon. This could even mean the next 3 months. But if not, then this is talking about March. And I'm seeing like this springtime card, and like this reminds me of winter, like on the other side of winter, on the other side of the holidays, perhaps. So it's definitely something going down in March. It's either going to be soon in the next 3 months. If not, it's going to be around March. There's a huge window around March. I've had a lot of predictions coming through for people about love life in March of 2019. So take it or leave it. That's my timing prediction. Definitely let me know if it comes true. I love it when people hit me up after readings and tell me all the things that came true. And I've had really amazing feedback on my timing predictions that are getting stronger lately. So awesome. weirds me out when you guys hit me back and you're like, yeah, I met the guy the exact month you said I would. I'm like, what the fuck? It's pretty awesome. But you need to have endurance right now. You know, this has to do with Jupiter again. If things might appear to go backwards or just kind of be at a standstill right now, things will be moving forward. This energy will ground itself in your life throughout the next couple months. So next we're looking into your career real quick. I'm not sure if you really asked about that, but I just want to pull some cards for you to see what your creative gifts and talents are, and then also what your spiritual gifts are, because this can kind of point you in a direction as to what type of product or business or service you're supposed to offer. And it is my mission to get people in touch with their artistic side, because this is the way that you exit the man. This is the way that you get out of having to have, you know, that 9-to-5 lifestyle. Now, some of us as light workers are called to a traditional path, and some of us do enjoy that. And certainly we need people in the traditional workforce working and healing and giving that love, and everyone plays a part. But at the same time, you do have the ability to make money on the side, to be able to serve people and heal people, and then eventually, if you'd like, to turn that into your career. And I always use myself as an example. You guys have been watching my channel for a while. You always know I talk so much about my fashion business, but it's because I'm so thankful and proud of myself and happy to all the people who supported me on this mission. I went from just being this small town girl, working, you know, a regular job just like everyone else, to creating my mood board and creating my vision board and just taking little steps, getting on social media, connecting with other people, and eventually being able to become a fashion stylist full time. So it's pretty amazing. All I really did was just get in touch with this side of myself and practice and develop these skills and, you know, connect with others. It's really just one step at a time. I also did this when I barely had any time for myself, you know, weekends, and I actually worked 6 days a week, and, you know, some of that was a half day, but I was just so tired. I had to run errands and do laundry and all that. Some of you guys have children, so, you know, it can be so difficult, but one thing a day actually took me really far. You know, whether that one thing is just posting on your Instagram, or setting up that account for your business, or emailing a certain person, or taking an online class. It can be, you know, a slow road at first, but eventually that momentum builds and you really take off. So let's see what your capabilities are, and then we'll look at your spiritual gifts. If for some reason this doesn't resonate, I've had really good reviews about my readings for personal readings using this deck. But if you're curious, you can also check out my pick a card reading called What Type of Artist Are You? And you can listen to all of the cards and see if there's any options that stick out to you. There's many options that aren't even written on these cards too. So, what is your predominant artistic gift? Interesting. So something with new media, using technology, collaging video and sound, interactive and computer-based, designing apps, technology, Photoshop, computer graphics, animation, 3D printing, digital art, internet art, robotics, video games. What's really just sticking out for me here is using technology. Maybe it's that you need to start your own YouTube. Maybe on Instagram you start like a group for people, and maybe you make memes and you put video and music on it and you post a page. Maybe it is collaging art. Maybe you are using Photoshop a little bit or something like that. But I feel like you're going to be spreading awareness and spreading some type of cause, you know, really expressing your truth through your gifts. So let's just go ahead and pull a couple more cards to clarify this. You need to get in touch with your dreams for sure. I think they're just trying to tell you that the next step is for you to get on social media, because I've talked about this many times. We have to play the game. It's so frustrating. I wish I could be one of those private people that just like didn't post on the internet, just like kept to myself and was like off the grid and stuff. But I wanted to be free, and I wanted to do fashion, and I wanted to speak my truth. And so I knew that I had to make my YouTube, and I had to make my Instagram and my website. And it was hard because like I still to this day feel really nervous about the way I look and the way I sound, and like that I stutter sometimes and I cough in the middle of my videos, and you know, there's so many things that like I wish I could fix here, but you're just gonna have to do like me and just let go of perfectionism and start working on this. Start somewhere. So see what your dreams are. See like how you envision yourself interacting with people. I think there's going to be a lot of synchronicity leading you to this path. For instance, I'm taking off my shirt, you guys. I'm naked over here. For instance, I started my Rainbow Harmony channel. I got guidance to do it in meditation. I was kind of like, what the heck? Because I Googled it and realized Rainbow Harmony was the name of a My Little Pony. And I was just like, seriously, universe? I don't even get this. But I did it, and I kept moving forward. And I only had maybe like 10 followers. And I wanted to shut my YouTube down because I was embarrassed. And I was like, what if my coworkers see this? Or what if someone asks me about it? Or, you know, I just had all these weird thoughts about it at first. And then I prayed for a sign. And I pulled over to go to this thrift store I like shopping at, and sitting there right in front of me, right when I walked in, was this Harmony shirt. And I just thought that was a huge message, like a huge sign, like I had to keep going with my YouTube. All right, I'm gonna put my shirt back on. So, yeah, you guys, like, you gotta really make sure that you pray for these signs and like trust the synchronicity that comes in. And for you, I feel like you love technology. You're probably on your phone and on your computer a lot, and this is a sign. Like, maybe you're collaging, maybe you're doing some type of interactive healing thing. I've seen people that like on YouTube, they do Reiki healing and they do sound healing. And I'm doing like a new media kind of thing where I'm doing these readings and I'm doing pick a card. Maybe you're being called to just do something artistic. Maybe you're gonna end up doing retouching. Whatever it is you're being drawn to, there's something here for you. So really start dreaming and meditating on this and asking for signs and synchronicity. I do feel like you're very focused on your love life right now, and so it's kind of hard for you to take a step in this direction. But at least right now you can make a mood board and a vision board and start kind of figuring out what you're drawn to. You might need more education, but realize that you don't have to take the traditional route unless you want. Like if you're trying to learn something technology-wise, you can always just sign up for a college course and not actually get a degree in it. Just learn the skills you need and then peace out. I took some business courses to help me with my channel and my fashion business because I needed to learn more, but I like never finished school, but I got the information I needed. There's also tons of free education online. Anything you want to learn is online these days, so take advantage of that. And they're also telling you just to find your serenity through expressing yourself and trying new things. So I hope this resonates with you. Definitely watch my other, I feel like there's more of these cards that want to come out for you, but I'm going to move on to the rest of your reading. This is a clue, but I feel like there's more to be unfolded in this department. And definitely don't be afraid to try things. Real quick, let's pull your spiritual gifts that will go along with, oh yeah. So your most predominant spiritual gift is divination. You have the ability to recognize and see signs and omens. It's kind of funny, we were just talking about synchronicity and signs. So there are signs all around you. Signs can appear in the form of like a cloud, like a funny shaped cloud or something. I remember once I was Skyping with someone and we were trying to figure out what their spirit animal was. And as I was tapping into the energy, I looked out my window and there was this cloud that was in the shape of a deer. And like I showed them and they were like, oh my God, that's crazy. And I was like, yeah, I think you're a deer. And so we started talking about that. I don't usually get the cloud signs very often. That was just like a one-time thing, but you never know. The signs can come to you in different ways. Sometimes it's a song that pops onto the radio at a specific moment. I have clients who've told me that they like to shuffle in their iPod and ask for a sign, and the song that comes on, like they'll take that as a message. You can also go out into nature. Any animal you see, even if it's just a squirrel or a bee or an ant, all of them have beautiful messages. And you can go online. There's so many healers that are putting this information out for free, transcribing these messages from spirit animals. Maybe you see 222, 111, 444. JoanneSacredScribes.blogspot.com has a great page where you can put in any number and or any string of numbers and get that translated for you, a message. So there's many tools and resources for this, and over time you're going to learn how to translate these messages yourself. Always ask yourself and ask your gut, like, what does this mean when you see the sign and a message could pop into your head or come into your intuition. So feathers in your path, coins in your path, maybe a person, because a lot of times when you pray and you're looking for a sign, the answer can come through another person who might have like the perfect message or like an answer for you at a specific moment. So with this is also a very strong connection with nature. So if you're still trying to figure out like, what am I supposed to do in my life? Get out into nature, find some quiet, find some solitude, and the answers will come. It was when I was out in nature that I got the message to start Rainbow Harmony. So you might also notice changes in weather. You might be very light sensitive, very sensitive to your surroundings. Photography is coming up for you just because of that light sensitivity, and also the fact that this new media is talking about Photoshop and computers and digital camera perhaps. And so if you're already feeling like you enjoy photography, perhaps consider taking that to a more professional level. There's so many people out there who need headshots and family portraits, and you honestly don't have to like be amazing at it to get started. You just need to keep practicing, and once again, go on YouTube for tutorials on how to use your camera. So next we're looking into your future when it comes to fertility and health. Excuse me. So let's pull some cards on that. I'm already getting so many messages for you there. I do see a lot of abundance coming in. I just keep getting messages of like money for you. So I don't think you're going to have to worry. If anything health-wise does happen, you'll have the money to take care of it. Respecting yourself and respecting your body and your temple is very important, as well as doing shadow work. A lot of ailments and illnesses do have an emotional root cause. Now, this is just one wheel on the spoke to your health, but I've had pain in my body and I've had illnesses, and I've done these healings where I've been able to go into that spot of pain or into my illness and to ask it, where is it coming from? What is the root? And I've done meditations to be able to clear out my root chakra and certain areas where these illnesses can spawn from. So definitely look into chakra healing. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not able to prescribe or treat people medically, so I just want to make that clear, to always talk to your healthcare professional when it comes to your health. But I am seeing Dr. Sebi has this really awesome diet you can go on. Always talk to your doctor if you're going to switch your diet. But he does have this awesome diet that puts your body into an alkaline state so that it's more difficult for you to be able to get ill. And this diet could also help you with fertility. So through traditional and non-traditional medicine approaches and just simply eating more greens, eating healthy, many people have done well on a vegetarian or a vegan diet. Once again, talk to your doctor. But I don't think you're going to have any problems with this fertility so long as you continue to honor your temple. And if you continue to have certain pains or things going on in your body, definitely start looking into the emotional cause. And there's this beautiful book, I forget who it's by, but it's called You Can Heal Your Life. And it actually describes all the emotional roots behind like any type of illness or pain you can possibly get. And it's interesting because I learned I have TMJ and I grind my teeth and like my jaw is really tense. And I learned that that's actually from abuse, and it's actually from fear and not feeling safe and not feeling comfortable. And so I've done work on that, breathing exercises, massage as well. I've seen doctors for it, but emotionally I've been able to kind of go into that pain. And Teal Swan on YouTube has some really great exercises for you to be able to go into the pain and speak to it and just like heal it that way by confronting it. And so your mind is very powerful, and also your body is this beautiful self-healing vessel, so you can heal yourself. It takes many approaches, but being willing to be present with the pain and like seek the deeper reason and emotional root for the pain can help as well. And I am seeing you work very hard, and so you're kind of nervous and stressed, And so allowing yourself time to rest is so important. I have a difficult time with this. I'm an Aquarius, I'm a go-getter, so I feel you here. It's hard to take a break and rest, but sometimes you just got to unplug and you've got to just sleep, and you've got to allow yourself to like have a day where you sleep in, or just go out and like go into nature and like lay on a blanket, and allow your body that time it needs to rest and reflect and to be at peace. That will help you with your health as well. So now let's go ahead and look into the energy coming in overall for your life transformation and these themes. So overall energy coming in to your life. Very, very positive. So they're saying that you are some kind of shaman, you are some kind of healer. This doesn't necessarily mean that you've got to do tarot reading or Reiki healing or whatever, or crystals or anything. You don't have to like be like this dude here on this card. This is like me. You don't have to do that unless you're being called to it. But I do see taking an artistic path can help you. It can also help you with your healing process you're going through. And deciding what you want is number one. This has been the message for a lot of people. So those of you guys who are watching this right now who purchase personal readings, this might sound really familiar to your reading, because a lot of us are really on the same path right now when it comes to needing to make a vision board, a mood board, or some kind of plan. Make a wish, tell the universe what we want, instead of just going back and forth in our head and putting all that worry energy out there. So this is saying make a wish. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can actually read you this. If I can find where I put the book. There we go. Ace of Arrows. Still trying to find the page. Okay. So the breath of life. By breathing life into a thought and pursuing it to its material creation into the real world, we engage in an ancient and unique relationship with the universe and the divine. Our minds are linked to a greater consciousness. Its power and effectiveness is waiting only for your desire and for what you want. As the first formation of an idea or a concept crystallizes in your mind, the primal creative energy connects you to the breath of life. This energy can be summoned and applied to achieve your conscious desire. Clarity of purpose is key. That's why I'm giving you guys all this advice on making a mood board, making a vision board, because that will help you clarify what it is that you want. Sometimes an unconscious impulse or drive makes you aware of a hidden issue or need. Such issues may appear in dreams, often signaling their presence in this way because of a lack of attention paid to them, or a lack of confidence in our own processes and abilities. Our unique connection with the universe ensures that those issues are brought into our everyday awareness. So definitely pay attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal. This could be leading you towards your healing path. And I'll tell you guys, every night I have dreams. Most of them are like nightmares because I do have PTSD. But I keep track of these dreams and I analyze them and I interpret them, and it gives me a clue on like what aspects I need to work on, or what areas of my life I need to show myself more love and kindness and patience, or what things I need to let go of. So it's time for you to clarify what you want. I think the mood board is the biggest message for you out of this whole thing. And also, I think that once you clarify your desires, then it creates the space for the universe to be able to step in and make something happen. This is the divine intervention card. So this is you partnering and co-creating with the universe. In the future, this is the Sun. It's the most positive, happy card in the entire deck. It does have to do with relationships too. I mean, this is talking about a marriage, the coming together of two polar opposites, passion and nurturing. I do see a marriage for sure in your future, coming soon. So this is delayed. You're worried about protection. Things are uncertain right now, but I do see the universe has got your back. There's so much love coming out for you in this reading. I wish this was my reading. I really feel like you faced your fears and you're on the other side of this healing process. You're so close. You just need to clarify what you want. The struggle is over. There's an aspect of you that keeps waiting for the other shoe to drop, but I feel like that cycle of your life is over. You're having this chance for new beginnings. Remember, on the other side of loss and death is transformation and rebirth. So they're telling you, don't allow yourself to be confused anymore. Don't hold yourself back. It's time to plant the seed and really let your desires take root. I'm really looking forward to you and your positive future. I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace out.